Testing. All right, all right. It was scaring me for a second. All right, gang. Well, early in the week, well, we were talking about getting the vaudeville act back together. However, the tryout just did not go well.
One, two, three, four. Who are we for Ida?
Anyway, so we thought we would stick with our day job and host a live stream on YouTube every Friday at 7:30 instead. Anyway, gang, welcome to the live stream. That's right, Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live stream. Hi, all. And welcome. Hey, raise your hand if you're here. Anyway, gang, to see who's here. Hey, there's Brooklyn. Hi, Brooklyn. Oh, just saw you earlier. And American Woodland Relics. Hi. Bob's away. Anyway, this Linda Wallace. Hi. Jersey History Hunters. Hello. Mama's Gone Detecting. Hi. B&M Outdoor Pursuits, a.k.a. Yorkshire. And hi. Hope everything's going well there and over there at the board. Mayor Videos, hi! Hey, there's Deej, hi, Deej! And welcome to the live stream. And there's Ambient Girl Diggs, hi! And North Jersey Detector. Oh, hi. Hey, guess what? I still have your giveaway from last week. I was kind of waiting to see if you were going to get anything else that was happening later in the week, but we'll talk about that more later. And hi, Mrs. AWR, hi. And hello, Dragonfly, hi. And welcome to the live stream. And we see Madison, Maine. Hi. Ooh, nice to see people who are actually colder than we are right now. And welcome to the live stream. And I tell you, it is cold out. I mean, it probably wouldn't be so bad if the wind would just take a chill. The wind needs to take a chill. I'm not going detecting tomorrow. Oh, no, we'll talk more about that too. And welcome to the live stream, and welcome one and all, and pull up a chair, and if the usher did not show you your seat, he is fired. But anyway, gang, I tell you what, oh, that earlier segment, if you were here earlier, why, that was from 1929. They were still experimenting what to do with sound recording and cameras, and so they thought, we'll just shoot a pit orchestra doing, the intro, and I don't think they ever did shoot the actual play itself, just the pit orchestra. They were like, that's enough, we're out here. But anyway, hey, there's All Metal Mike, hi. And, but anyway, I tell you what, did I say it was cold? I think I said it was cold. And, I tell you, but welcome to the live stream. And, oh boy, I tell you. This live stream, by the way, if you're waiting for something fantastic to happen, I'm sorry, this is it. Because let me tell you what, this live stream I want to say almost didn't happen, but it was kind of, it was really lagging. I did not even set up the promo until late this morning. That's why if some of you, I think Mike said they couldn't find it. I was like, well, it wasn't there. But anyway, we're still going on. We're still here. We're still giving an outlet to the community to chat, have a good time, and hopefully talk about something that's relevant to metal detecting. I don't know. You never know in this show. But anyway, gang, I tell you, so I have absolutely nothing set up. I think my promo on Face Crook was about right. I mean, it probably shouldn't be a live stream. But here we are. And but anyway, gang, but we do got some stuff for you. This would be about the time where I would say, hey, this is what's coming up. And there you have it. But no, we got a couple little things here that we're going to talk about and show, and nothing really earth-shattering. But I promise you this, you'll see more stuff than you can see on Oak Island. No, I don't know. I tell you, that's a bad thing. That was a slur. I'm sorry. For all you Oak Islanders out there who have watched, all 8 or 9 seasons, that's probably why you're here. But anyway, gang, so we do got a couple little things. I'm still in my conquest of getting things out of books, out of storage, out of boxes, and but we'll get into more of that in a little bit. But I say hi to Mirror Videos. If I didn't, There it is. Hi, Mayor. Oh, I tell you, I'm jealous of his hair. I'm jealous of Mayor's hair and AWR's beard. I tell you, if I could only get this to come off the face. Of course, that would be bloody. No, I mean it grow. Why, I tell you. But Croak Island, they still don't find anything. Yeah, and people are still watching. I don't know. I think people are more intrigued with the amount of money that they are spending to find nothing. I don't know. I kind of equate it to the guy who buys like the real expensive MyLab and sticks it in the closet. And that's, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, with all the treasure stuff out there, move on, spend your millions of dollars actually fruitfully. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo, so don't mind anything I say. But anyway, gang. So yeah. So here we are, and it's a Charlie put some poo on your face. It helps growth. I mean, put some on your poo on your face. You know what? If it helps me grow a fuller, thicker beard, and it comes in a jar, and I just may have to. We could market this, with the toilet paper and beard growth thing. I don't know. But anyway, gang, here we go, ready or not. And so, what am I saying? Here we go. It's like I have a show or something. I don't. But anyway, so if he does that, I'm not kissing him. I tell you, I tell you what, I'll probably smell like an Amish farm if I don't know. But anyway, gang, it's one of the things I came across. And again, this is kind of your potpourri show here, and here it's only let's see, we're 8 minutes into it because I started 2 minutes early. But anyway, here we are, officially only 6 minutes into it, and we've actually had nothing yet that was important or worthwhile, I think. But anyway, so we're going to break that right now. We're going to show at least a couple of things that will be handy, and hopefully I haven't said this before, at least I don't remember. And getting old sucks. But anyway, these things, and I need about 30 more of these, so that means I can't go on a diet yet, because these things, that's right, gang, these things, they come in your little pizza boxes. And one of the things I'm thinking about doing is, it's fun to twirl this like this, I don't know why. But anyway, one of the things I'm thinking about doing with these is putting them in the curio cabinet, and and world's worst demonstration here ever. And in the curio cabinet, having the coins sit on top of these things to display. Again, trying to get stuff out of the books and out of the boxes, and I need about 30 more of these. So Sandy, we're ordering pizza tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna use these, and I'm also actually using one underneath the coin can to elevate the object for a better clarity. Of course, if I stuck a large cent on there, it's not gonna fit. But anyway, I think it's kind of neat, useful, and yeah, these had a name. Sandy's and Barbie tables. No, didn't they have an official? You could buy them off of Amazon. Ambient. We didn't need that kind of solution. We needed pizza. Stop that. And but I tell you, but yeah, these things. And ambient. No, we have to. Yes. North Jersey detector. There you go. That's it. Yeah. Someone sent him 30 large pizzas. Yes, please. And we had a party tray. Well, a couple weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks? No, 4 weeks ago. I don't know. In the distant past, we had a party tray. It was like 12 ones. I was like, I want all those. But anyway, so there you have it. Barbie doll. 100 for $5. That's it. Oh yeah. But going to be eating a lot of pizza. Yes. Okay. I think Ambient saw through my plan there. Dollhouse furniture. 200 for $6.99. Oh, okay. I wonder if I have that many coins. But anyway, back to back. Now, if you guys tuned into, I think it was last Friday, I tell you what, you guys were talking about what a week it's been, and thank goodness it's over. Yes, I don't know if the planets were misaligned or we're in some sort of strange phase of the moon, but it's been a weird week. And I'm still exhausted. I don't know what it was. We worked overtime last Saturday, and was supposed to work overtime tomorrow. However, I thought that when they were kind of kicking around the idea, hey, what do you think about working Saturday? I thought about, no, but how about you give me off Friday too? And yeah, so yeah, we spent the day researching some stuff and pizza party at Charlie's. All right. And of course, half of you folks, by the time you drive here, it's going to be cold. I don't know who the closest person is to me. Probably Mark Thomas or All Metal Mike's probably the closest, but that's it, cold. But anyway, but here we are. Oh my goodness, I had a great morning of research too. I've been delving into, by accident, on Blackbeard a little bit more. And I did get kind of this thing where when we go south in April, why we're going to stop near Ocracoke Island, North Carolina, near the town of Beaufort. And isn't that a great name of a town? Beaufort. But anyway, near Beaufort, they have a museum there of some of the relics and pieces that they have dug up from the Queen Anne's Revenge, you know, Blackbeard ship. And yes, I really, really, really want to see it. So yeah, we'll be visiting there hopefully in April, and they are currently open. Beaufort, and they are currently open even during the pandemic. And so yeah, we will be cruising through there, I think. And but I tell you, quite excited about that. So I've kind of been accidentally, that's really on purpose, but anyway, we've been reading up on Blackbeard and his stuff, his shenanigans. But anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of stuck on that when I should be really researching and reading other things. I mean, it's kind of relevant to my current research, but yeah, I kind of detoured big time. But anyway, speaking of which, some of the cannon on the Queen Anne's Revenge, upwards of 40 cannon. They have retrieved 30 of them, and they range anywhere from 1 to 6 pounders. And I don't remember what the quantity of cannon balls they have retrieved at the moment, but I thought that was kind of significant. So the 1 pounder shot cannonballs. Why, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we kind of use like a deck sweeper, because that's minute. But anyway, gang, we'll try and catch up with a little bit of the chat here, even though we haven't said anything important. And Sandy Reiser, I would if I knew my neighbors. I don't know what that was, but okay. And anyway, hey, there's detecting. Oh, and hi, welcome to the live stream. And Mrs. AWR says hello to everyone I miss, and I can nuke it for you all. I've got some plutonium. What do you want in your pizza? Some plutonium, so we can nuke it. And anyway, I tell you what, be out of date by the time I get there. And I tell you, welcome up. Oh, B&M Outdoor Pursuits. You know what? I keep ending up over in England too, between research and everything else. I don't know what happened. I sat down in my chair in front of the television, and up pops a story about Agatha Christie, and I wound up watching that. I kind of am an Agatha Christie fan a little bit, and basically it took through her life and everywhere she lived around England and whatnot. And Yorkshire did pop up because I think, if I remember this correctly, just from the show, when she did her little disappearing act, you know, when she was missing in I think it was 1926, her husband was having an affair, and she just kind of up and took off and kind of like hid from the world, and everybody was up in arms because they had no idea where she went and thought she was missing, thought she was dead, and it was the Agatha Christie. So did you know, she become, you know, murdered? And no, she was over in Yorkshire at a spa. And but anyway, yeah, I see you pop up every so often. And not to mention that too, every now and again, Yorkshire, I'll watch your train station. Your train station has a live cam. I'm waiting to see you on the platform one of these times. But anyway, he's like, no, I drive to work. And that's sorry. Well, I'll get you with a speed cam. And anyway, I tell you what, it's amazing how much I wind up in England. But Agatha Christie, she was shacking up with York. Probably they're about the same age. No, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Oh, and also too, Yorkshire has some of the. See, we got to go. We still have to go. After all this nonsense is over, we're still planning to go over because Yorkshire has some cemeteries that we want to visit. I do believe. But anyway, all right. Well, next, all right, we did the pizza tables. We did Barbie tables. This thing, while I was watching the Agatha Christie thing, and this has only been sitting on my table beside my chair forever since we moved, and just because I keep like to look at it. And I tell you what, this live stream is brought to you by the letter J. Is this backwards? Yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Now, what amazes I lost you there for a second. What amazes me with this thing is this is actually a fish hook, and here's my finger for scale. No. All right, here's a pen for scale. Yes, this is a relatively big. Can I wipe off the rust on the table now? No, it leaves it. Gives it atmosphere. It gives it kind of charm. The thing about this fish hook is this is a fish hook that was used not for the ocean, and not for the ocean, but actually the Delaware Bay and River back when sturgeon was still readily available in the river and bay. And yes, the sturgeon was that big to be able to be caught with a hook that big. And I thought that was neat. I always kind of left it handy, but it's going to go in the curio cabinet. And I have come across other stuff. Fishing weights, I have to go back through because I've been learning a little bit more about those. And I tell you what, the fishing weights that they have, now you can go and visit some of the Queen Anne stuff online. They have some stuff there. They have actually some research materials also posted online, some reports and preservation tips and that kind of stuff, blah, 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 blah. But one thing that did catch my eye is the fishing weights. And oh my goodness, in the fishing weights that they were exhibiting and preserving, if they are indeed from that era, from 17, 16, 17, 17, 17, 18, why, oh boy, I have to go through boxes of stuff again and re-examine some of my early fishing weights because I think we might be somewhere around that same time period. But anyway, I tell you what, great stuff. And it's stuff you can see online too, which in this current environment and things, why is, oh, it's a blessing in disguise. But anyway, Yorkie's Pristine Chalet. Is that a restaurant? That's what that sounds like. Anyway, and Linda, I do hope we get to meet you and Paul while we are in that area. Yes, indeed. And we'll go over and sneak. This is what we'll do. We'll sneak into North Carolina. We'll go up to Asheville and we'll sneak into the Biltmore Estate. They can't have alarms, right? No, I don't think so. And they probably have a dog. Oof. And anyway, if for any of you folks have ever been to the Biltmore Estate, man, is that big. How would you like to have their heating bill? But anyway, and Yorkie says, Charlie, the invite from 2 years ago still stands to visit my house when you get to England. Oh my goodness. Well, what? It was supposed to be last year, and since we couldn't go, we bought a house. And probably not going to happen this year either because of obvious reasons. And yeah, anyway, just don't look into Charlie's eyes. That was a movie from 2 weeks ago, which is a wonderful segue into next week's live stream. And next week's live stream, yes, gang, that's right. Hi, Marty. And next week's live stream is that's right, gang, it is the Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium live streams drive-in theater. Oh, yeah, gang. Let me tell you what. Next week's, you got to watch it, okay? And probably last week I alluded to it that we're going to stick with the bad movie genre. Okay, we're not going to actually throw in a good one every here and there. No, we're going to stick to the bad ones because they're much more fun to make fun of. And next week we have got a treat for you. I'll even tell you what it is. You ready? It is probably officially the worst movie that's ever been made. And you see that on different sources and people with different opinions say yes. Actually, I think there's probably one. Man Whose Hands of Fate probably is kind of equal to it. But the worst movie that was ever made is Plan 9 from Outer Space. And that's right, gang, by Ed Wood. And that will be what we'll be showing next week at the Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium Drive-In. That's right, gang. So that's right, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I was excited 2 weeks ago when I found that it was out of copyright and we could actually feature it. I thought, oh my goodness, if there was ever a vehicle that could be used to make fun of, that is it. So anyway, that is next Friday, starting at 7:30, and should be a heck of a lot of fun. But anyway, gang. So, yep, next week, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Yep, and we'll have, of course, a little public service announcement as usual before the main feature. And I don't know if we have one yet, now that I think about it. I know we've got the movie prepped. I think, I'll have to check. I think we have something. And, of course, it'll be obviously something off the wall. But anyway, have a good night, New York. Stay safe. And but anyway, gang, well, I tell you what, next week should be a good time. And I tell you, it's I'm excited. I'm really trying not to watch it ahead of time. But I tell you, it's burning a hole in my eye. But anyway, gang, so that's the stuff that's coming up. And what else we got? How about a commercial? I could use a little sip of brown water. And in the meantime, how about you guys watch this commercial? If it works. Wake up. Any day now. We're waiting. That looks horrible. Doesn't that look horrible? Meanwhile, we're sending you a picture live from North Jersey Detective's house. Look, what's he doing with his... No, okay, this is the beginning of the commercial. Here we go.
1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, a 6. 6! Surprise! It's Six Finger! It looks like a finger, but watch him flip. It's a secret weapon at your fingertip. Just point and fire. Six Finger sends an SOS missile to your friends.
Six Finger! Six Finger! Six Finger!
Fires cap-loaded bombs and they explode as a ballpoint pen and signals in code. Looks like a finger so no one can see who has six finger.
Me, me, me!
Shoots rockets that burst and bombs that explode and writes with a pen and signals in code. Shoots message missiles and watch 'em go. And it looks like your finger, and how will they know?
Six Finger! Six Finger! Six Finger!
Here's how to get it on the card right there. Less than $2 everywhere. Six finger, man alive.
How did I ever get along with five?
I don't know. I didn't make this up. I mean, it was there. It was a thing you could buy back in 1962, I believe. And can you imagine a group of middle-aged men sitting around a board table going, all right, we got to need some ideas for the 1956 Christmas toy out. Anybody got anything? And meanwhile, somebody's sitting back there going, how about a sixth finger? Now, meanwhile, that one guy is sitting there. He just, how about a sixth finger that shoots and messages and writes and everything else? Meanwhile, you got all the other little board members there, 8 of them probably, going, that's a great idea. That's what's wrong with the country. But anyway, gang, welcome, and giving them the finger. But I tell you, I don't know. It just sometimes I think I'm truly bizarre, and then I find stuff like that going, I'm quite okay. It's reassuring, especially if you guys remember the swing wing, you know, where the kid puts the thing on top of his head. Oh, you're okay. Anyway, where are we going from here? I don't know. Oh, okay. So we mentioned earlier, Jason, I still have North Jersey Decker. I still have your toilet paper and I threw in a couple coins besides the stickers. But I kept it here to save on postage just in case. So we did wind up watching carefully the auction that we were showing last Friday. And it went a little bonkers. Let's see. We were watching mainly. We were going to buy one of the spooky trees. The great big Tilly sign. We had an interest. And there was a couple other little things. And of course, I was watching the Globe. And the Globe was a repro, so we weren't going to go crazy on it. But let me tell you what, last minute bidders, I mean, it shot up. I kind of regret not going further with the Tilly sign. I think I stayed with it to about $135, and I think it sold for $230. I kind of wish I kind of stayed with it a little longer. The trees, the spooky trees. Why the spooky trees stayed up to about, I think, a couple of them went from 200 to about 240. They kind of hit that range in there. And same thing. Well, I had to kind of play that one a little weird because you had to put your bids in ahead of time. And if I remember right, there were 6 of them, and I threw in $130 or $140 a piece. And then I scared myself. I was like, what if I won all of them? So what I should have done was staggered the bids, you know. Like, okay, if I paid $80 for one, that wasn't so bad. But I didn't want to wind up with all 6 of them, and then at $140 a pop. Yeah, boy, would I be in the doghouse. But anyway, $240 for a turd tree, yep. And Roger spent 20 grand on turd trees. That'd make me popular in the neighborhood, wouldn't it? And it was like, oh, how do you get the? It was like, well, you want to go down the street, past the guy with the turd trees in the yard, and then hang a right. No, I don't know. But and AWR posted the Easter Island heads there. They just blew my mind. Some of those went in upwards of $400 a piece, and a couple of the poorer condition ones weren't so bad. The furniture, which I did not bid on at all, went so cheap. Oh, that was actually probably the bargains of the auction, was the furniture. The American Bandstand sign, somebody wanted it, and somebody paid to get it. That went extremely expensive. But anyway, gang, so wind up not buying anything at the auction, which is okay. I'm always looking for the deal. I'm always looking for the opportunity that can't be passed up, and nothing at that auction really was that. I don't deal with furniture no more. I'm too old. It's heavy, and that's why I like coins. Coins. Watch. Oh, see, I picked it up. But anyway, but furniture is heavy, and I used to deal with the books too. But books aren't so bad, one. But when you have 20 in a box, they become heavy. But anyway, gang, so we're still looking. That was only part 1 of that auction. Upcoming, there will be a part 2 coming in February. If I remember correctly, it's either February the 9th or February the 14th. They'll be listing part 2 of that auction, and we'll kind of showcase it on a live stream again. Let's see what they have. See what we can absolutely not live without. And anyway, hopefully they'll have more trees. And we'll see if... We'll see if Weird Lady will let me go up a little further in the money. But I don't know. $240 for a turd tree. That's kind of fair, right? I mean, it's not going to die. And what kind of maintenance do you really need for a turd tree? It's there. I don't know. If you fill a box with coins, it will get heavy too. Mama, oh my goodness, let me tell you what. Only because it comes to mind. Shay from Manic Coins was talking about taking his 5-gallon paint buckets full of halves to the bank. That poor man. He must have a hernia by now. But holy cow, that's got to be heavy. That's got to be heavy. Well, you got a regular coin box from the bank. They're heavy. But anyway. Turd trees. Yes, you can. Oh, see, that was easy. How about a 1950 Buick Roadmaster? Can I buy that? I might as well keep going. I mean, if I'm getting yeses, we're going to go all the way. But anyway, gang. So that stuff is coming up. That's the stuff that happened. I think we titled the live stream, "What I Won't Be Doing This Weekend." Hang gliding. No, besides that, we won't be obviously hang gliding. We won't be probably metal detecting because it is just too cold. And old Conjur's knees begin to ache when when it's this cold. And the only romance this house better be you romancing me. I have no idea what that comment means. Buick Roadmaster, 1950 Buick Roadmaster is what I want to buy. Since you're going to let me buy a turd tree. But unless you want to get romanced in the back seat of a 1950 Buick, I don't know. I don't know where her thoughts are. But anyway, safe to say, it won't be in the back of a 2019 Hyundai Kona. It's small. But anyway, turd tree. Charlie could go pick a turd and smear it on his face to help grow his beard. We're still sticking with this. We're reading up on this. We may even have to experiment. And now it's getting steamy in here because of the poo on my face. And but anyway, too old for that. Paid $2,000 for a bed. I don't know. Of course, we paid $20-some-odd thousand for a car, but no. But anyway, gang. Yeah, we really need to change the subject here. Back to metal detecting. Anyway, I have no idea what I was saying. But anyway, I had my pen. Oh, poo, face, yes, steamy, and yeah, no. We would have to actually kind of research that. After all, don't they do the mud baths and whatnot for things? I don't know. Oh, anyway. What was I talking about? Coins. We're going to try and do this very delicately. So anyway, we were talking about getting stuff out of boxes, out of books, and it's show and tell time. And I have a big problem. This binder here has coins in it, and it's a healthy mixture of coins. And healthy mixture of coins, that makes sense. But anyway, the coins are mixed. Some of these are done, some of these are bought, and they should not all be in the same book. And because you do want to keep them separated. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I was not to say anything horrible, but I always think about things like this. Like estates and estate sales. Can you imagine the joker that's going to try and figure out my crap to settle an estate? Is this worth anything? No, it ain't worth anything. But is this? I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was funny. Hush and JD found a white 1950 convertible for $95,000. No, that sounds a little budget. Actually, North Jersey Detector. There's a 55 Chevy 2-door up by you that is being kicked around by a buddy and me about possibly going in halves and go pick up. I don't know. Well, we don't know if... See, the trouble is when a car needs work and it's in that state, do you put the repair into it or do you leave it in its found state, its barn found state? And because usually the person that's going to eventually own it may not like what you have done to it. So I always, hard top or coupe, it's a hard top. And my thing is the repairs that you do to it, the new owner, whoever you sell it to, may not like the repairs you did to it. So again, always stress with the buddy of mine, let's stabilize. But I don't know. Well, we always talk about going halves in cars. We never do. But who knows? Who knows? Where? I'll go look at it. If you're serious, I'll send you a Facebook Messenger link to it. I believe it's on that little Facebook Marketplace thing. But if you want a link to it, I'll send it to you. But feces facials. You know what, Brooklyn? At this age, we're willing to try anything. And yeah, Ponce de Leon and your Fountain of Youth. Yes, we'll be there in St. Augustine, so we'll give it a whack. We'll jump right in there, clothed and all. And I tell you, Mrs. AWR, my favorite is a Chevy Chevelle. Can't go wrong with a 55 two-door hardtop. I don't think you can. Nope. I think they're always in demand. Anyway, so here we go. We have these binders with coins, and this is an okay idea. And let me tell you what, I've been alluding to this from like the past couple of streams. This does nothing for me. And I know what you say. This is actually neat, organized, blah, 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 blah. Maybe I shouldn't show this, because I actually have written on here where they've been found. Oh, there you go, South Jersey. Now you know where to go to find stuff. But anyway, this is okay to a certain extent. Okay, it's neat, it's organized, it does its thing, but I really don't get the full pleasure with them being stuck in this book. And hence, when we were talking about using these things to perhaps display some of them in the curio cabinet. And our curio cabinet does have lighting, but we think about maybe we can stick some LEDs in there. I think I would like that better than utilizing the 300-watt light bulb that's in there now. But anyway, like I said, this is okay. I mean, if you have multiple buku coins, this is okay. It's neat, it's organized, and yeah. But I tell you, to get the full value, to appreciate them, I kind of want to display them. I also thought too about a glass top coffee table, and unfortunately, with the grandkids being what they are, why I just don't know if a glass tabletop coffee table would be a good thing with like toddlers, and that could be a thing. But about 30 anyway, gangs. 31. But anyway, so yeah, chrome is crazy expensive for them though, and that's why you gotta leave them. Now, see, I'm a patina guy. I want them rusted. I want them left all kinds of. And I'm also a DeSoto freak. Between the fire domes and the actually, I could, if I had to buy one, it'd probably be a 1948 Suburban DeSoto. The Cunninghams, Happy Days, Howard's car, yes. But yeah. So anyway, back to this stuff. So yeah, we thought about lining some LEDs inside the curio cabinet, putting these on the little pizza Barbie doll table, and have them displayed. Get some out of this book. And then we won't talk about some of the other stuff because I got some stuff in the garage that needs to be sorted out in the worst way, and possibly even some stuff that needs to be run through electrolysis. So, but anyway, gang, that's going to be probably a whole nother segment one time. I think what's going to happen is one night we will start the show, start the live stream, right? And it'll be here. Hi, anyway, gang, blah, 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 blah. Here's some crazy stuff to look at, probably a crazy commercial. And we're going to run this system through, what's it called? Streamlab. Streamlab? Is that right? StreamYard. And so I'll run this through StreamYard. We'll do the regular opening. We'll do a crazy commercial. And then not only will you have me here, but you also have me on the phone. What will happen is I'll take over the stream on the phone. That way I can carry you out to the garage and we'll go take a peek at some stuff that's being done through electrolysis. And we'll do that segment out in the garage, pop, 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 and then we'll come back upstairs, blah, 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 and finish out the show back at the desk. Some of the crazy crap you think of in the mornings before going to work. But anyway, gang, Sandy, you don't have to worry about the grandkids. You need to worry about Charlie. Oh, dear God, some of the crazy stuff I've done. That could make a live stream in itself. Back in the day, me and my cousin fought over my aunt's 69 Chevelle convertible, and she got mad that we fought, so she traded in for an Acura. Take that. Oh my goodness. An Acura. She went from a Chevelle to an Acura? I don't know. Thanks, Charlie, for talking Belinda out of buying a book for my coins. I just didn't know how to tell her. Oh, the trouble is, I'm struggling to know if that's sarcasm or not. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, children and glass don't mix well. No. Glass and adult children don't mix well. You know, just one. But anyway, I tell you. See, I really don't know. I know the time is coming. I know before I officially retire, or let's just say retire from what I actually do now. I do want a car. Well, right now I do want a woods runner. But besides that, I want a car to tinker with. And the crazy thing is, I think about the Buick, the 1950 Buick. They are not exactly the safest thing to do 65 miles an hour in. Also, they're hot in the summer. And the later DeSotos will start getting hard to find parts for, like the fire domes and etc. That's all where my thinking is. I'm thinking about a 1975 Volkswagen thing. Parts are still readily available, and they're tinker toys. So I can actually handle some of the mechanics. I'll probably be calling my brother for a lot of it. But no, I can probably handle at least some of the mechanics. So the 75 Volkswagen thing, it is practically as old as I am. And I'm in great shape. But yeah, that's actually probably the car I'm thinking about for when retirement comes along and go, let's set that in the garage. But anyway, I tell you, that's probably where my mind is really at. For myself, I'm always looking for a deal. I'm always looking for something to, maybe even keep for about 6 months and then sell. But, all right, Detecting O, have a great night. This is AWR. No, I was about to buy Paul a book, but now I'm rethinking it. Books are always great. Oh, coin book. Yeah. Get one of those AC units for the window. But they're only 6-volt battery. I don't think we can do that. We'll have to convert the whole thing. Also, too, that using that same premise of running this through StreamYard, we talk about going out to the garage, starting the show here, going out to the garage. We'll also probably do a night and evening after we get a little lighter. When we start staying late until like 9 in the evening, which I did see on the calendar when we change the clocks again. I just don't remember off the top of my head when it is. Is it March or April? But once the clocks go one way or the other, spring ahead. Now she's going to buy me a bunch of pizza stands. No, pizza! This is the thing, people. Ambi, I know we were trying to be helpful, but you kind of derailed this project. We need to buy pizza. Yes, pizza. Pizza is what we need to buy, not just the pizza stands. No, pizza, folks. Pizza. But anyway, so once we get later light, something. But once it becomes still able to see outside, again, same premise. We'll start the show here, and maybe we'll play a commercial. That's what it is. We'll play a commercial while it gives me a shot to get somewhere else. And this is kind of like working at NBC in the 1950s. If you ever seen any of those shows where the actors had to move from one stage to the other, it was complete mayhem. I actually have video footage somewhere of Milton Berle when, trying to think, was it? No, it was Buick then. It was before Texaco when he was doing a show for Buick. I think that was 1950. But anyway, so there at the NBC studios, what is that? That is, it's not Radio City Music Hall. Where is the NBC buildings in New York? I should know this. That's not Radio City Music Hall, is it? I don't remember. In modern day, there's a Lego store behind it. What the heck is that called? Darn if I can remember. But anyway, they had to move. This is live television. They had to move the performers from one stage to the next. Unfortunately, the other stage was 2 floors down. So they never cut the camera. They were supposed to cut the camera and go to the actors that were already on the bottom stage. But they never cut the camera, and they actually had a camera guy lugging around a 1950s television camera, which probably took 3 guys. And they're going down the stairs, and they're following Milton Berle, and everybody's in a run because it's live TV. They had probably only a minute and a half to get down to, and you see Milton Berle probably in his 40s, just hauling butt down the stairs and and whatnot. And you see people screaming out of the way. Because not only is there this running Milton Berle coming towards them, there's also this great big giant, probably the size of a Buick, camera that's following down the. That was probably more entertaining than the show was. But Rockefeller Center, thank you. Now I'm 30 Rock. Now I can sleep tonight. Thank you. And but I tell you. Anyway, how do we get there? I don't know. Oh, so anyway, so yeah, we'll start the show here, and we'll actually go across the street to the cemetery, and take a look at some tombstones, and we'll go through some iconography, and the symbols on the tombstones, and we'll go through our book, which I don't have handy here, that explains the different symbols and whatnot, and that should be a good time. And who knows, maybe we'll talk somebody into running their little ghosty box thing while we're out there. Oh, it's weird. I can collab with, they have bacon across the street. Bacon? Ooh, bacon in the cemetery. And, but anyway, start planting turd trees in the cemetery. Wouldn't that just be all? That might be money well worth spending. Can you imagine having one of the spooky trees there? And I tell you, they'll be in all the papers. Papers. What's that anymore? They'll be on plastered all over Facebook and Twitter and who knows what else. MySpace. But does MySpace still exist? I don't know. The kids, they say, oh, that's so MySpace. Of course, now they're saying about Face Crook. They're saying, oh, that's so Facebook. But anyway, every week a new tree pops up over there. Man, with a scary face. Huh. Oh, yeah. I tell you. Anyway, that's some stuff to look forward to that's coming up. We're keeping around. I tell you, I cannot say that I'm really enjoying myself. So I hope you guys enjoy it too, the drive-in. That's something that's never going to go away. We're always going to have that. It also, too, gives me a break, especially right now. Stuff is just crazy right now at work. And especially this past week, by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. I don't feel like really getting into anything. And hence why we have the live stream we have tonight. So I apologize that tonight we're not really too heavy into anything that's really concrete or information savvy, but yeah, it's just been a crazy work week, and here we are. But so next week we'll have the Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium drive-in. Like I said, always a great time. And week after that we have a desk show, and then the week after that I'm going to try again. We may have a special guest on, so do stay around for that. Hopefully he'll say yes. And hopefully it won't be defeated by the technological things. Yeah. But anyway, Anyway, so here we are. See you later. Gotta go to the store for dinner. All right, Dragonfly, have a great night. And I tell you, they are taking most of the trees out over there. They are improving our view. That they are. I have the joke at work that if the house goes on sale across the street from us that we're going to buy it and tear it down so we can see even more. Anyway, they should bring MySpace back so we can bankrupt Facebook. Oh yeah. MySpace though had a couple of issues that they never addressed, and the main one being that it was heavily corruptible. It was far too easy to hack, and yeah, it allowed access for hackers to get into too much stuff, and yeah, that was no good. Well, who knows? They could always improve it. I love 7-Eleven sushi. What? Getting 7-Eleven sushi for dinner. Oh, the convenience store 7-Eleven sushi. What? No! Anyway, I like the poo, but not that much. But anyway, so there you have it. That's stuff that's coming up. So we got the drive-in desk show, special guest, and then we're probably back to another drive-in after that. And I think I even got I got a couple. Well, I can't minimize that, but I got a couple of movies after Landmine from Outer Space. One is something about cat women from Mars. That should be a yeah. And I can't really remember. I have one from the 60s that just seemed to be completely off the rails, and that should be highly entertaining. But anyway, do we have a toilet stream coming up anytime? Now, the toilet stream, that was actually done, I think, in the summers. But who knows? Oh, we could move it up. Boy, that's going to be hard to do. My desk won't fit in there. How are we going to do that? I don't know. That's the Valentine's Day special. Wait a minute. When is Valentine's Day? All right, it's not working. Work! That's because you have to single click on it. All right, there's January. There's February. February the 14th is a Sunday. So if we did a show on the 12th, nothing says I love you like being able to say I love you from the bathroom. I don't know. Should we move it up? All right, back by popular demand, I do believe the bathroom show will be February the 12th. Will that work? Let's see. What we got? Now we got to be highly sophisticated about this. This is the 29th. So the 5th is the drive-in. And then the 12th would be a desk show. We can do that. We can do it. We've got plenty of time to work on it. Because next week is the drive-in, which doesn't take anything. We can do that. All right. There you have it. Oh, I missed it. And she knew one was eventually going to happen. And happy Valentine's Day to you, Sandy. Yeah. Well, you want to see now, Valentine's Day isn't really truly until the 14th, which is also Jack Benny's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Jack Benny. And but yeah, the 12th. We can do a toilet show from the bathroom on the 12th. I think it's going to happen. Mike says 20 rolls given away tomorrow night. Tune in for a chance to win some. There you have it. Oh boy. Mike, are all the rolls gone? I think he said in his live stream they were. I tell you what, gang. If you want to get rolls for Mike's show, you've got to be quick. Holy cow. Toilet show while eating bacon. Hi, Willie. And I tell you, it's the same day every year. At North Jersey Detector, you should do a shower stream. That only happens once a year, too. And, yeah. Oh, shoot, I just hit the wrong button. sold out tomorrow. Only 2 left for the first week of February. Holy cow. Oh no, Nightbot going to kick you. Oh, you know. But anyway, gang. So, all right. So, I think we kind of got it mapped out. So, we got the drive-in next week. That's the 5th of February. And then on the 12th, we will do the bathroom live stream. Boy, I tell you. All right, we've got some research to do. And I've already got some stuff lined up. It involves Greeks and the Greeks using the facilities, or I should say the facilities coming to them. And we're going to get into a little bit of bedpans. What was it? Greeks, pots, chamber pots, bedpans. I think we can make a show. Yeah. And we can actually talk about a general. See, I'm going to look all this stuff up. During the American Civil War, there was a general that the South really didn't like. I think he was in charge of New Orleans at the time. Burnside? Well, anyway, they loved him so much in New Orleans that they put his photo in the bottom of a bedpan. So we may have to get into that. And yeah, they are actually highly collectible now. People are paying crazy money to have a chamber pot. So that may have to be a segment. But anyway, see, yeah, we're working on it as we sit here. So yeah, don't miss out. Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's toilet live stream, bathroom live stream. And yeah, I think we'll do it February the 12th. Sorry, babe! And I hope you don't have to go for about an hour. That would be odd, wouldn't it? But anyway, there is stuff coming up. Boy, I tell you, I'm excited now. Gives us something to work on, gives us something to look forward to, and yeah, I think we're highly excited. This is exciting, you know. Anyway, give us a chance to dig around for stuff, dig around poop. Anyway, gang, it's about that time. Oh my goodness, it is that time. Well, I just wasted away an hour of your life that you will never get back, and you are welcome. But anyway, gang. And be careful with Civil War relics. There are a lot of counterfeits out there. Oh, we've come across several. Oh, yeah. Especially, yeah, buyer beware, especially like on things like Facebook Marketplace. And don't buy coins from Wish. And, oh, I tell you. A chamber pot full of roses. But anyway, gang. Well, here we are. Okay, well, anyway. Things that we should show is this thing. You guys ready? Take a look at this. This here, oh, I tell you, is put out by our dear friend of the community, AWR, American Woodland Relics. And what you're looking at is a TV guide, is a YouTube guide of diggers, coin people, and that sort of thing. And he has kindly and generously got this list going. So you can kind of see who's going on, when and where. Well, we know where, YouTube. And when. And so have a look at it. You see, we're on there Friday at 7:30. And AWR, you're still streaming tomorrow, right? We are going to make it a point to be there. And as you can see, we have, instead of reading it all through, I'll let you folks take a look at it. And that was a 55. That 55 was a 2-door, right? Yes. I think there's also a 4-door up by you too. All right. AWR says, yep. So he'll be on tomorrow at 5:30 with a better beard than me. And never gonna let that go. Never. And I won't say what I had in my mind. We should have a beard challenge. And I don't know what that is exactly, but we'll figure it out. Well, you know, Blackbeard used to put ribbons in his beard. And I can't do that. I just don't have an... Anyway. But That is the best forecast that I've seen for the next week. You better believe it. We won't be metal detecting tomorrow. It is just going to be too cold. And I tell you what, it's not so bad. The cold in the ground when you're kneeling on the cold ground gets me. But is Mayor on the list? I don't remember seeing Mayor on the list. He is. And Raptor Liz. And so again, we're not going to be metal detecting, so we'll spend some time with our YouTube friends and maybe do a couple things around here. Who knows? I did have the idea of going to our local coin guy, semi-local coin guy. He's an hour away. So how local is that? But anyway, so yeah, we're probably not going to wind up doing that. It's just going to be cold. It's cold. And anyway, enough of me complaining about cold. But anyway, back to this. Thanks to AWR for generating this list. I think he's added more to it, so I may have to see if he would be so kind to send me the updated one. But great thing. Thanks from the community to AWR for putting this together. But anyway, if you get coins, I get candy. Oh, we may have to go. That sounds like she wants to go now. But anyway, gang, that there is stuff to look forward to. Screenshot it, and you will have it. And it's actually what I did. I actually have it, the file saved, plus I have a screenshot of it on my phone. And I go, who's on? But anyway, gang, thanks for tuning in. And again, next week will be the drive-in, which we will be featuring Plan 9 from Outer Space. So do tune in for that. But anyway, gang, thanks for tuning in. And again, we'll see you back here next week, Friday at 7:30 for another rendition of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. Well, drive in. Until then, if you can, and if you can brave the cold, get out there and find something good. Hey, wait a minute. Somebody else says that. All right, gang, take care. Here we go. Maybe.